r/askreddit. Which comedian has the best stand-up shows? Really diggin' Mark Normand. Super underrated comedian I haven't seen mentioned yet is Gary Gulman. I'm partial to Tom Segura and Nate Bargatze. Dave Attell is pretty underrated emo. It used to be Mitch Hedberg, it still is, but it used to be too. Rodney Dangerfield gets no respect, Norm Macdonald. Brian Regan in his prime had the funniest show on earth. Mark Normand, Shane Gillis. Kathleen Madigan is awesome. I've gotten stupidly into Kyle Kinane lately. All of his specials are magical. Dan Soder, John Mulaney, and Neil Brennan. Bill Bailey, it goes from random surreal comedy to having a sing-along with a guitar and then playing Metallica on a set of horns, brilliant. Sadly he's passed on, been gone for a while now, but Patrice O'Neal's Elephant in the Room was a masterpiece. Norm ain't getting no love? Mark Normand, Joe List, and always Bill Burr. Those are my go-tos. I love all of John Mulaney's specials. I saw his newest one live at Red Rocks and can't wait for it to drop on Netflix. Old, Eddie Izzard. New, James Acaster. Feel obligated to mention Robin Williams, he could tell a story for sure. Jimmy Carr and Bill Bailey. Jim Gaffigan makes me laugh so much. For my money, Louis C.K. still has some of the most relevant humor on hard to talk about topics in comedy. He's not a great person, but he is a great comedian. I've seen quite a few good stand-ups but Norm was easily the funniest. RIP. I absolutely adore Kathleen Madigan, Margaret Cho, and Fortune Feimster. Kathleen Madigan is always hilarious. Definitely not Brendan Schwab. Jimmy Carr will have you laughing every 10 seconds throughout his specials. Love me some Dimitri Martin, also can't go wrong with Tom Segura. Bill Burr, Doug Stanhope, Tom Segura. Fahim Anwar, check out his new special on YouTube Hat Trick. Sam Morrill. Here's 50 plus minutes, https://youtube.be/own_f7xknpm. Louis C.K., hilarious. Bill Burr, why do I do this? Doug Stanhope, no refunds. Aziz Ansari, intimate moments for a sensual evening. Chris Rock, bring the pain. Eddie Murphy, raw. Richard Pryor, live at the Sunset Strip. Dave Chappelle, killin' 'em softly. Bo Burnham, make happy. George Carlin, jammin' in New York. Mike Birbiglia, my girlfriend's boyfriend. John Mulaney, new in town. Chelsea Peretti, one of the greats. Jared Carmichael Abe. Pete Holmes, nice try, the devil. Zach Galifianakis live at the Purple Onion. Haven't seen Dara O'Brien yet in the answers. Absolute favorite. Tig Notaro. Maria Bamford. Neil Brennan, 3 mics. Andrew Santino just released a special on Netflix and I plan on recommending it to everyone. So fucking funny. The correct answer is Stuart Lee. I'm really digging Taylor Tomlinson lately. Nate Bargatze has a couple of good specials on Netflix. Daniel Sloss' special is good. I'm surprised I haven't seen any love for Kyle Kinane in here, but all of his stand-up specials are amazing. All time? Carlin and Pryor. Now. Hard to say, but Nate Bargatze and Mark Normand are pretty hilarious. Fortune Feimster put out a Netflix special a few years ago that is the hardest I remember laughing at stand-up recently. Shout out to mid-2000s to 2010s Patton Oswalt also. He's a taste but he's my favorite. John Mulaney and Nate Bargatze.